Hi, Kelly here at Cochrane Toyota. We're located at 8 River Heights Drive, Cochrane, Alberta. And today I've got a 2015 Rav4 LE all-wheel drive to show you. So first off, this guy did have a little bit of a hiccup in its lifespan. It was a theft that ended up being about a $6,000 collision on it. So that's about 2 or 3 body panels, but still not big enough to be a high-speed impact. That's one of the nice things about those under a certain number. I don't have to worry about it wrecking the integrity of the vehicle. And then the other nice thing about this one is it was serviced through Toyota so its entire time. So the mechanics of this guy are going to be tip top. A couple of things you'll notice right from the get-go is that we've got a brand new set of Michelins on these guys. You know, some of the things we do when we do a mechanical safety on this is make sure everything is tip-top shape on this guy. So your brakes are good, your windshield's good, the whole works. There are a few scratches on the outside of this thing I'll kind of point out as I go around. But other than that, these things are very, very nice. There's a little bit of scratching right there. You can see it, I don't know if you quite see it right. Let me see if I can get that on there. And right here, you can see it right there. The hood is where I'd see the most damages, rock chips and stuff like that. So see if I can get that on there. There you go. Some rock chips on the hood there. The magnetic gray color is a nice color. It's got a magnetic, or not a metallic flake in it. So when you take a peek at it, you can see the actual flaking in there. So it gives you a little bit of that sparkle as the car goes by. Again, fresh windshield on there for you. Again, same thing. Obviously, whoever had this, the same deal on this side as it is on the other side. This side's a little worse than the other side. But other than that, is in pretty good shape. So we'll jump into the back side. This does have the power tailgate, not the power lift, but all you have to do is press the button. There's no key or anything like that. There's a button to lift this back in there. So first off, let me get out of the sun there so you can see it. You can see how large this space is when you have that seat down. You're gonna have the slush style mats throughout. Those are Toyota factory ones. You look in the back there and you do have triple harnesses right there. So you have your harness right here, harness right there. They're going to give you the triple harness, and the center one is going to be a lap belt as well, but you can fit 3 car seats across there. So when you jump in here, again, full-size spare inside here and all your little roadside equipment right there for you. But you can take a peek at this thing. It's in pretty nice shape all the way through. We'll jump into the back seat, show you what it looks like on the inside. And with these guys, I've got one hand with the camera, so I'm gonna do my best to see if I can get this back up. Pop that there. And these are reclining seats, so I can recline that back. You can take a peek at that so you see the recline there. It's a nice option, especially if you're in the back seats. But again, very nice interior, cloth inside. And then you can see the triple harnesses right here, so you can put your car seats, hook them up right there for it. This guy does come down as well. So you got your cup holders right there. You take a peek at that. It's just pretty nice inside. We'll jump into the driver's seat, show you a couple of the features in here. So on this side, you're gonna have your soft touch material on the side. You're gonna have that faux carbon fiber right there. And then power windows, power locks, power doors, and the lockout button to keep the jerks in the back from messing with your windows. Cup holders on the side, but definitely a smaller cup holder, definitely not an Nalgene. When you jump into this guy, that's where the slush mats in the back are gonna go. Manual seats throughout. But again, there's enough in there to be able to make sure you're nice and comfortable on that guy. Again, just good looking interior seats these. Again, no nonsense. This is exactly what you need on these LEs. On this side here, you're gonna have a couple of nice features. You're gonna have the power mirrors, your dash dimming right there. And this button right here is your traction control. It's not gonna go completely off, but what it does is it allows you to be a little bit more in control of the vehicle rather than let the electronics do it for you. This section right here, this button, is going to be your locking in your all-wheel drive. So what you're telling the all-wheel drive is you need a little bit more stability, so it will run all 4 tires at the same speed or as close to. So that's going to be a low speed, you get stuck kind of button. Not the same as locking in the hubs of the old days, but pretty much the same thing, the same concept anyway. Anyways, we'll jump inside and show you a couple of features inside. On the inside here, there's a couple of things right off the bat you're going to notice is that molded steering wheel. Super nice. It feels comfortable no matter where you hold to drive the vehicle. It is a telescoping adjusting steering wheel, so it moves up and down, forward and back, depending on where it's comfortable. On this side here, you're going to have a few things. You're going to have your mode settings, your music settings, so I can change the volume, that kind of detail, and then roll through my my channels, my stations, those kinds of details right there. On this side, you can cruise control underneath there. The display is going to run that center console there for you, roll through the trip and all that kind of stuff. Of course, Bluetooth phone right there. Your voice command is all sitting right there. We'll jump in, turn this guy on, show you the dash. So again, the display, I can start rolling through a couple different informations right there, but just your basic stuff there. Fuel economy, the whole works. Kilometers per hour, so you do get a digital speedometer on there, which is really nice. A little small guy down there. If you want to change it to miles per hour, you don't have to try and read these guys right here. You're going to have your digital speedometer. I like those ones there. On the inside here, you're going to have the soft touch material over there with your glove box in there. Your cup holder, when you open that up, definitely Nalgene size, and then this gives you a little bit of a material to keep it from, or a smaller cup in there. You have your e-brake right there to allow you to power slide around corners. And of course, you have the sports shifter here. So again, you can go into drive mode and then select your gears once you get there. So you go like this, pop it over, and I can adjust the gears, making it feel like a manual. On this side, you're going to have another cup holder, a little bit smaller than the back one. These guys here are going to be Eco Mode and Sport. This is going to be your gas pedal and how responsive it is. So if you want the RPMs to kick up a little quicker, you hit the Sport mode. If you want it to be a little bit more on the downside, get a little more fuel economy, that Eco Mode right there. When you turn the car off and on, it will reset it to normal mode, but again, you can adjust your throttle right there. Heated seats, both driver and passenger. Heated windshield wipers as well, so again, you don't have to worry about them icing up. And then this is going to be your USB plug-in that connects to your stereo with an auxiliary out there. 12 volt right there as well. Jump into your climate settings. Of course, everything's going to be nice and easy for you to grab right there. Nothing that's going to break off. That's one of the nice things about these newer version Toyotas, is everything's robust. You don't have to worry about it breaking or anything like that. So air conditioning in there. You do have your touchscreen, so everything is touchscreen right there. I can adjust where I want, so Bluetooth. If I want to sync a phone, I hit yes, and now I just get add. You'll see remove there right now. There's nobody on there, but there can be a long list of people in there for you. But I just hit add, and now I go to my cell phone and go to my settings, and that's all I have to do to get that done. Go back to the car. It's going to give you your average information right there, average fuel economy, the whole works, and then your stereo, of course. One of the nice things about it is if you go like this, let's change it to 92.1, and if I want to change that station, I just hold one of these buttons down. Oh, sorry, I missed it there. Go back to this 92.1, hard to do watching a screen, and just pick one of these guys and hold it, and you can hear it, and it changes that automatically. And you can see how many presets you have. So back on the cell phone, on this piece here, I can roll through those. So if I have them all synced in there, it's a nice option. So again, lots of options there. CD player, AM, FM, USB, auxiliary, all right there for you. Again, super simple. You're gonna have a nice soft touch rubber in there, so easily big enough to fit a cell phone in there for you. A little soft touch material with that kind of fake stitching throughout. Again, other than that, great little car. Again, serviced all the way through Toyota. Again, one minor blip on its history. But other than that, come on down, take a peek at a Cochrane Toyota.